up guys, Stuff out here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to speed up and slow down while you're in a wheelie. Now first thing you're going to need obviously is a bike. Second off, you're going to need to know how to wheelie. If you don't already know how to do that, I've got a video on how to do that. I'll put it in the description. It would also help if you know how to coast. I've got a video on that too. I'll put that down in the description. And let's just get straight into it. It's not that complicated of a thing. No, usually you pick it up on your own, but I just made this video to help people that don't really understand why they're coming to a straight stop when they're wheeling and when they're speeding up too much. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to slow down first, because it'll probably be the more useful thing. And basically the basic thing is slowing down is that when you're wheeling, you're using your brake, so that slows you down. Every time you tap your brake, you're slowing down, but the less you use your brake, the faster you go. And just for reference, my brake's on the left side, but yeah, so the more I use my brake, the more I slow down. So if I just keep tapping it on purpose, I'll slow down. Yeah, but so the basic thing is just to use your brake less if you don't want to slow down, use it more if you do want to slow down. But there's a couple of techniques to slow down real fast if you need to. So the first thing is you can coast. If you can coast well, you can sort of coast in a way so that it'll use the brake real heavy, like that. Or you could do what I like to do when I need to stop real fast, which is sort of like coasting, but instead of just tap tap tap, you just fall back and you just ride the brake the whole time. So if I go real fast, then I'll just ride the brake all the way back like that, and that should slow you down. But basically, the more you use your brake, the more you'll slow down. The less you use it, the faster you'll go. So now when you want to speed up, so use your brake less. And to do that, you could do like what I like to call a power wheelie. I'm not sure what other people call it, but basically just being in front of your balance point so that you just keep pedaling and pedaling, and then you need to shift. But it's sort of like the way a lot of people learn when they don't know to use the brake, so they just try not to flip it by staying in front of the balance point. So the less I use my brake, the faster I'm gonna go. So that's what I'm doing here, just doing a power wheeling. I just keep picking up speed, just keep picking up speed. And then when I want to slow down, I kick it back and I use my brake. Now this is Jack here. He's coming in real fast, and then he's using his brake and he's just slowing down. And if you watch, he didn't pedal a single time then as he was coming in to slow down, but still shows you that the more you use your brake, the more you're gonna slow down. You can go again if you want. But so he's gonna do it again real quick, and you just pay attention to how he's like not pedaling at all, and it's just all brake usage sort of after this point right here. But see, he stops pedaling and he slows down. That's all just from using his brake and balancing behind his balance point and just not pedaling at all. Alright, so now I'm just going to show you some examples and explaining like exactly what I'm doing, because I was just sort of explaining how it happens and like what you're doing, just sort of the thing behind it. Now if you know what you're doing, you probably picked up on what I'm doing, on how I'm using the brake. But just for now, don't worry about what I'm doing and just watch the brake, and I'll sort of like talk as I do it. But so right now I'm just pedaling, so I'm using my brake less. You see I'm not tapping it at all. I've got to go around turn here, but yeah, so I'm not tapping it at all. So now if you look, I'm picking up speed. Now if you look back at the brake, I start to use my brake because I need to slow down for this turn. And so here, I'll come straight to a stop. So I'll speed up like that, and then I'll just kick it back on purpose and just start pulling on my brake. and that'll bring me to a straight stop. And that's a good little drill to learn to slow down. It's just to feel the brake and come to a complete stop, and then just put your feet down, and it'll sort of teach you how to balance and how much brake to use, how little to use. You'll sort of learn. And but yeah, that's about it. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, drop a like. If you'd like to see more like it, subscribe. If you got any constructive criticism, I'd like to hear it. And I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one.